Hey YouTube, it's Allie, also known as Allie's Books and Creativity. This is the video of the September TBR wrap-up pile of the books I've read in the month of September 2020. So I'm so excited that today's the last day of September because my first favorite month of the holiday is tomorrow, October 1st. And I'm like, yes! But it's kind of sad about this Halloween because, you're not going to get much trick-or-treaters and that stuff. And I'm not planning to hand out candy this year because of what's going on. So, yeah. Other than that, let's get started with this TBR pile that I have over here. So, the first book I read in the month of September is the sequel to The Beautiful called The Damned by Renee Ahdieh. It's weird. I met her and I loved her. I loved her personality. I love her writing, but still can't pronounce her last name very well. And it's like, how can I explain? It's like I love her writing and I just love her style and I just love the sequel so much. I give it an A minus, and here's why. Well, let me first explain what The Beautiful is about. The Beautiful is a story about a girl named Celine who into fashion and lives in France, and she travels to New Orleans, Louisiana, where she meets these characters that you will love to meet. You love to meet. Like, she falls in love with a guy named Sebastian, who we call Bastion for short. And oh my gosh, the first book was kind of slow because you're getting into the story and there's hardly any vampires, but this, wow. But at the same time, in the end, it emotionally destroyed me. I was so upset I had to write in my journal about it, how upset I was. And yeah, if you want to read a Renee Ahdieh book or Ahdieh book, who say your last name, I would highly recommend The Beautiful, Flame in the Mist, or start from the get-go. Start from her first book of her first duology called The Wrath in the Dawn. Because I read Wrath in the Dawn from the library, and then and their sequel from the library from The Wrath in the Dawn, and then I got her other books for myself. So the next book I read in the month of September was City of Heavenly Fire by Cassandra Clare. This is the sixth book and final book in the Mortal Instruments series. I loved this so much. The last book I liked in this series was The City of Glass. And this is definitely on top of City of Glass and City of Lost Souls. I also liked City of Lost Souls, but I liked this better than City of Lost Souls. But this one's kind of equally tied with City of Glass, basically. But I give it definitely an A+. So yeah, this is definitely one of my favorite reads of the month of September. And I'm going to continue with more Cassandra Clare books soon. I have a whole pack of them already waiting to read. The next book I read after City of Heavenly Fire was Volume 6 of Demon Slayer, and I loved this. I gave it was just an A, but it is a 5 star since all my ratings are 5 stars, surprisingly, but this is an A, and I loved it. And I was just like, oh my gosh, this is such a good book. It's leading to where we need to go in the story. And the next book I read after that, of course, I was since I had to continue, was Volume 7 of Demon Slayer. And I was like, oh my gosh, I love this so much. This was definitely an A+. But then left me off the cliffhanger. I had to immediately start this one that almost made me cry, which was Volume 8. I was so emotionally upset. I was I gave it a 5 stars on Goodreads because the storyline was good. But the grade I'm giving this one, that one, Volume 7, was was an A+, but this one was definitely a B+ or A- because of what happened. I was almost cried, and I was in my room and I almost bawled my eyes out. I literally almost bawled my eyes out. I was ready to cry. And yeah, so that's what I did. And after that, I just had to take a break from the Demon Slayer because I was so upset. So basically, what I did was after that, I just started a graphic novel, which is the prequel to An Ember in the Ashes. An Ember in the Ashes, which I could, if I could say things correctly. And the book is called A Thief Among the Trees by Sabaa Tahir. Oh my gosh, guys! I know the background behind how the Empire started in the Ember and the Ashes series. Now I know the more backgrounds behind Elias and Helene. Now I'm really excited for book 4 to come out in December. Like I said, don't quote me on that. That may subject to change. This one is definitely A+++. So yeah, love this book so much. The next book I read, I eventually went back to Demon Slayer, and that was Volume 9. I loved this so much, but it left me on the cliffhanger. And I was like, why? Why leave me on a cliffhanger? It's like, so, this was also just an A, but then I got to the last one I got from the last Demon Slayer book I got for my birthday, which was Volume 10. And I loved this one, but left me on a cliffhanger as well. I was like, ugh, cliffhanger, why? I can't even get Volume 11. I have to save some funds. So, yeah, I'm not getting Volume 11 anytime soon. So, yeah, I am stuck in the cliffhanger probably for a few months, which sucks. But gotta live through it. Definitely an A. The book I'm trying to finish this week, I'm not guaranteeing you guys if I finish today. I'll be surprised if I finish today. But it's a non-stop read, and it's impossible to put down. And that's Blood and Honey by Shelby. Murren, which is the sequel to Serpent and Dove. And I am loving this so much. Like, this is how far I am right now. I loved it. I love this so much. Like, I'm definitely planning to read this before bed tonight. I'll tell you that. 100% guarantee. Like, I just can't stop reading it. You have to push me off my chair to make me stop reading, and I will still get up, back up that chair and read. Yeah, so those are the books I read for the month of September. So my October plans, let's talk about that. Since I'm not going to hand out candy this year, which is sad, but I got to keep myself safe. I still plan to do some Halloween. I already decorated my front door and my front porch. And I also plan to do more crock pot meals. Because I love the crock pot. You know, October's the time for crock pots. And also, I'll be making on Halloween day, I'll be carving a pumpkin. That's my goal. If I can get a pumpkin, I'm going to also make my homemade apple cider in the crock pot. And I'm going to watch a Halloween movie. So yeah, it's like the Halloween movies I'm picking. It's either going to be Hocus Pocus or it's going to be Dracula, like the original Dracula. So I don't know. I haven't decided. I don't know if I'm just going to go make it Disney friendly or make it go deep and go into horror film. So I don't know. I haven't decided. Other than that, those are my Halloween plans. And of course, reading will be happening. Can't go without reading. Like I told others, there's no such thing as too many books. Can't go without books. Unless you're an uncle or swine. Other than that, those are my plans. Other than that, I will see you guys again in my next video. And I hope you guys have a safe last day of September while we start heading to October. Other than that, I'll see you all again soon. Bye.